Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, where they have been calling the Hogs since early in the morning in anticipation of this showdown we have coming. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense takes the field. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
Yeah, he's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry up. DBs locked up tight on the receivers. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. White going to attack through the air. They're working that left side. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
So Penn State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a...
And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive, 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And you really can't be called the Hogs if you're not willing to grind it out in the dirt.
Yeah, and I love calling the offensive linemen the hog mollies. In Arkansas, in that beautiful state, you're going to find a bunch of big, strong individuals. And the identity of that team is usually built on those guys up front.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. White wants to throw it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Razorbacks are on the move. Trying to find his man on first down. Looking for the score. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Brown. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. First down to start the drive after the break. Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quick strike complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. White going to attack through the air. Feeling some heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Still looking, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. They get him down, top run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right, a 41-yarder from the left hash. Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Troy was able to walk off the field there in Veterans Memorial Stadium with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He throws one to the left. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Power football with the run. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. White wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. To the air on 1st down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They keep attacking through the air. It's complete. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. A high kick trying to pen them deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. 1st down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Robinson will throw. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. A low line drive and not his best work. And they'll down this one at about the 40. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The offense will quickly use the timeout. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Flips it out to the back. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up.
Offensive coordinators don't really have play sheets for 3rd and 75. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but when you put yourself in a bad situation, backed up like this, you know, with mistakes and negative plays, not many plays in the playbook you can call.
He'll call for the fair catch here. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fair catch called for and made. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Swings it out to the flat. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This offense has a 2nd down play. Robinson looking to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Quarterback checking off. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Floating away. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Release to the back. Fired in there, but incomplete.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
And that pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, what a move! And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. White going to attack through the air. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
These third downs, man, they're critical down in distances. When you have mobile quarterbacks, it's just so great to know that, one, they can get it throwing it for your offense, but two, if it's not there, they can take off and scramble and generate big plays as well. This guy now, because of his athleticism, he's got the offense knocking on the door inside the opponent's 10-yard line.
So 3 previous red zone trips and 3 points. That's not efficient. They'd like to get it in the end zone this time. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get...
Ball in the air, intercepted! And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's locked. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Now on first down from the 30. He wants to throw. A little release to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Robinson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have...
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Leaves it with the running back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Looking deep. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. Just plowing down the field. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Quarterback moving. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, I should have ran a better route.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. White wants to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He leaves it with the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. Ready to try the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. White going to attack through the air. Makes his connection. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. He's going to pass. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Got him downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. On the option. Now the pitch. Inside the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. One more play to pad the stats. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They won the game today.